And I'm not so sure that even part of this looting has not been deliberately calculated to lead to that kind of way out, that you emasculate the organization completely, and then you go on to sell it or throw away to some individuals. So I agree with the PLO that here is what needs to be a test case. And I think Mumias, when it eventually unravels, is going to be a true Pandora box, that you're going to find lots of politicians from the past and the present embroiled in that thing. We may want to ask the question, why are all those usually very loud politicians, especially from Western province, so strategically quiet about Mumias? What is it that the mouths, which have usually been very loud, are doing? Our people say that an eating mouth cannot also be a speaking mouth. Is it possible that they have eaten? What has happened?
Tragedy. It's tragic in the end. And you wonder why the makers of Range Rover love Kenya so much, right?
They know this is the home of ill-gotten wealth, where the only thing that they can use to sate their insatiable hunger is to get trophies of that nature.
The solution, gentlemen, the solution going forward. Do we need that big arrest? Do we need that public figure to be reined in front of the public, to be embarrassed, to be shown, to be dragged in front of the public for people to finally realize? What do we need, Pilo?
What I always said, that the biggest and the most effective civic education will be the day that a person is charged in the morning and the magistrate says, we are prepared to hear this case for the next 2 weeks until conclusion and evidence is adduced, and the individual is sent to jail for 10 years, barred from holding office for 10 years, his wealth is forfeited. Then a lesson will have been sent that you don't do it here, and if you do it here, you suffer and we hit you where it hurts most. That is one of the things that I hope will happen. But if it doesn't happen, as I see it being dealt with velvet gloves, then this is just another tea party for them.
It's going to be a tea party for the time being, because it's a cancer. It's everywhere. It's going to lead us to a situation where we have got a flawed investigative processes. We're going to end up with a flawed prosecutorial process, so that even if you had the most determined magistrate or judge or judiciary, which is saying, as PLO observes, that we're going to listen to this case for the next 15 days and determine it, what are you going to do as a magistrate or as the judge sitting there when the prosecutorial process is already flawed? And it's flawed deliberately because the prosecutors have eaten